Okay, we're here. What's going on, everyone? It's Abdallah here. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're doing our pulls in Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. We are going to be spending 330 of our, let me see, where are the items? Here we are. Pack Hourglasses, that's it. 334 Pack Hourglasses. This is what I've been saving since the last time that we pulled. I'm still just a $10 a month member. Like low key, I'm looking at maybe canceling that. I don't know. It seems like a lot of money when you think about it, like that's an entire month. But it prevents me from buying Pokemon cards in real life. So I guess that's cool, right? I guess that's kind of a cool thing. So I don't have to spend my money on real Pokemon cards, but real Pokemon cards you can actually resell if you want to. Anyway, we won't get into all that. It's good to see all of you guys. Thanks so much for coming out. I hope that you have been enjoying Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. Of course, we're just gonna be doing some pulls, doing some battles, some missions, and all of that fun stuff. And like usual, we're gonna do some recordings along the way. So thanks so much for coming. Good to see all of you guys that are here live. Thanks for hanging out. You guys are so fun. Yeah, it was, there was a lot of things going on right now, but I just want to see what's going on with the new cards. I've been keeping up with all the battle strategies and everything like that. I haven't been grinding like Master Ball rank or like ranked battles, simply because it's just a big time sink for not a lot of reward. So yeah, I haven't been doing that. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. I like collecting everything. I'll show you guys my collection in a little bit. But yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. If you guys are ready to go, give me a big thumbs up if we're sounding okay. I would love to hear from you guys. And let's wish me luck, man. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need all of the luck. I want to try to get a shiny Pokemon in this game. I think it'll be really fun. So, oh, we should check rank rewards. Oh, is that a thing? I didn't. Did they already pay that out? Where is it? Versus? Oh, yeah, results. Great Ball rank number 4. What is this? I don't know. Okay, so I got a rank 2 emblem. That's kind of fun. Oh, I got 55. Hey, that's actually a really good tip. Thank you so much. Love that tip. We got 55 hourglasses and a brand new badge. Like, dude, I did that for like maybe an hour or two one night. I was just grinding in the ranked ladders, and I'm just like, okay, I have to stop. I'm not recording it, we're not streaming it, there's no point in me doing this, so I just put it down. But that was cool. Cool idea. Cool idea. I love doing the battles against the CPUs. That's always really fun. I don't know, I just get tired of the same meta. Everyone using Giratina, everyone using Darkrai. Like, if you can't beat them, join them kind of concept. But it's okay. We're great. Let's knock this out. All right, friends, let's go. I'm so ready for it. All right. Are we here? Are we here? Oh, we are almost here. Let's take a look. Okay, let's just double check. Let's double check over here. Just checking audio, and audio seems to be okay. Yeah, audio seems to be quite all right for now. Excellent. Yeah, let's do it. All right, friends, we're back with more Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. We are here with a brand new set. The brand new set is called Celestial Guardians. Oh, I'm so ready for this one. Celestial Guardians features, of course, brand new cards. It's actually a big set. I took a look at my entire card roster, and this is like over 150 cards. That's so cool. Anyway, this is one of my favorite generations, Sun and Moon. I love Solgaleo. I love Lunala. I think they're just really fun. So what we have today are a total of, let's take a look at our grand amount, 389 pack hourglasses. So let's just say 400. So when we get to, I don't know, like around 200, maybe we'll switch over from Solgaleo to Lunala. We're going to just pull all of the cards on it. So it's good to see you. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the gameplay thus far. If you guys haven't already seen, trading is a thing in the game. Once a new pack has been obsolete, and it's not new anymore, or a new booster set, then you're able to trade with friends, which is actually really cool. So I went through and I did a little bit of trading, but yeah, Celestial Guardians has 155 cards on it. You can see over here, I do not have any of them. I haven't pulled at all yet. But of course, for Shining Revelry, I finished this before it was able to be traded, which is so cool. I got like all 72 of Shining Revelry, which was fun. I did get a couple shiny Pokemon, throughout the pulls. I did get the Beedrill over this way. I got a Varoom. I got 2 Riolu. I got a Pachirisu, and I got a couple Rainbow Rares, Clodsire, Pokemon Center Lady, Lucario, Pikachu, Wugtrio, Charizard, Wigglytuff, etc. So that set is all done. And we're pretty much caught up on all the base sets. I've got 75 out of 75 on Triumphant Light. We have the Space-Time Smackdown, all 155 of those. And then, of course, Mythical Island, 68, very, very small booster, and Genetic Apex, all 226. So, like, we're good. We're good. Did a couple of trades to get the onesie twosies out of the way, but today is all about Celestial Guardian. So let's go ahead and do that. We should have a lot ready to go. And I got my Wonder Picks ready to go. Like, this is going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. So I need your luck, though. I need your luck. Your pull luck is exactly what I need over here. So let's go. We're going to start off 200 pulls. Sorry, not 200, sorry. I wish I had 200 pulls. We're gonna do 200 pack hourglasses for Solgaleo. So once we hit around 200, we'll switch over to Lunala. I don't know who's gonna be in this one. I've been staying away from spoilers. I don't really know what all the immersives are. I don't know what the EX cards are, but we'll look at them as they come on board. And you guys know me, I love the competitive scene. I'd love to see what the cards do, but let's move on in and see what we have over here. So as we know, choosing any of the roulette of the cards doesn't matter in this game. It's just, yeah, just to give you something in your mind. But anyway, we got a brand new Pikachu, 2 energy Pikachu. Why do we need more Pikachu in this game? Okay, great. This is kind of fun. So let's see. He's got Tail Smack for 30 damage. You're not really going to use him. Throwaway card. Leaf Cape. I heard this one was pretty cool. The grass Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 30 HP. Grass type decks are going to be so bulky if they're not already bulky with the Erica trainer card that heals 50 damage from them. That's low-key really cool. I need 2 of them, thanks. Bound Sweet, okay, that line is in. Stampede 20, sure, we'll see what the other ones. Alolan Diglett for metal type. Okay, so we got a Alolan Dugtrio coming. I mean, it is a Sun and Moon variant, so I'm excited to see that. And then Garbodor. Garbodor. Super Poison Breath, 70. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Takes 3 energy to get there, man. That's pretty expensive for 70. I think there are better dark type poisons. But hey, you know what? We got it. That's kind of cool. Use pack stamina to open up all these booster packs. Love to see it. All right, that was awesome. That's our first couple cards into our 155. It's a big set. Okay, like Shining Revelry, all of the other ones were relatively small compared to this, like half as small. So let's see what we do over here. We're gonna hit it. A Geodude, a Alolan Geodude, Knuckle Punch. Yeah, I guess that's cool. 2 energy is always really hard with basic Pokemon, right? That costs like at least 2 to 3 turns to get that energy on there, so really hard to do. Unless you have an energy generator Pokemon like Pachirisu or something. Here's Lana. Lana, you can use this card only if you have Araquanid in play. Switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon to the active spot. Why would anyone use this? I mean, okay, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So it's kind of like Sabrina, but you get to choose if you have Araquanid. Well, we have to find out what Araquanid does before casting any judgment on this card. So I'm excited. Fomantis, Leafage. Okay, cool. Phantump, cute. Hook. Whoa, okay. I wasn't expecting the cover legendary to be right over here. All right, here's Solgaleo X, Rising Road. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. Okay, Soul Breaker. This Pokemon also does 10 damage to itself. 2 energy for 120 damage is really inexpensive and strong. I mean, a lot of bulkier Pokemon will be able to survive one of those, but they won't be able to survive 2 of them. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon's on your bench, you can switch it in with your active Pokemon. So that's just like an easy just switch in and like drop a nuke of 120. That's really cool. Yeah, I mean, it's just another reason to run some metal types. That's kind of fun, actually. If you run Dialga, right? Dialga is able to generate energy for the bench, and then you can just swap him in instead of Dialga and do massive damage hits. Kind of cool to see. Yeah, I would definitely pair up Solgaleo X with Dialga and just dominate. That's actually really cool. I'd like to see that. I'd probably build a deck with those two. I have enough Dialga to do it. I would love to see that. Anyway, let's move. Okay, Rowlet. Cool. Yeah, I love Rowlet. He's such a cutie. Cosmog is here. That's... Oh, yeah, you need Cosmog? Wait. Hold on. I didn't see if... Oh, yeah, that's right. Solgaleo evolves from Cosmoem, doesn't he? Cosmog, teleport. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. That's not bad. It costs an energy to use in case you pull this guy out first. Like, you want to preserve him. You don't want to use him right off the bat. Here's Lurantis. Petal Blizzard. This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's kind of like Spiritomb. That does 10 damage to everyone, but this one does 20. It is a stage 1, and then you could use Cyrus to grab anyone with damage and put them into the active spot. That's really cool. Gumshoes. Oh, gross. I hate this Pokemon's design. So sorry. It's the ugliest Pokemon in history. Headbang, 50 damage. I mean, why would anyone use this? There are so many better colorless Pokemon, but... Anyway, here's Sophocles. Sophocles, during this turn, attacks used by your Alolan Golem, Vikavolt, Togedemaru do 30 more damage. So that's fun. We've seen supporter Pokemon trainers like that in the past with like... Cynthia does that. Who else does it? Blaine does that. Blaine and Ninetales are a really cool combo. Kind of fun. Kind of fun to work a deck around those Alolan electric types. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to see how this booster pack and this entire brand new set like kind of comes to fruition with all the different strategies that they bring to the table, and if they honestly counter anything in the past, right? Let's move. We got a lot more. This is actually really, really cool. I love the competitive aspect. Tapu Bulu, that is a legendary Pokemon. He's a basic. Stuck in Tackle, 100. Flip a coin. If Tails' Pokemon does 20 damage to itself. It's solid for a basic Pokemon, but expensive. 3 energy is a lot to generate. It's a lot to generate. Here's Fletchling. Okay, that's really fun. Carablast is in the house. Very cool. Helioptile. A Rainbow Rare Solgaleo? Okay. I'll take that. That's really awesome. We could run a Solgaleo deck now. So this is so cool looking. Yeah, man. Getting a Rainbow Rare? That's really good. All right, man. Dopamine hit. Complete. Good job. I want the immersive though, man. I mean, Rainbow Rare is great. This is really cool. All right, Soul Breaker does 10 damage to itself with 120. But I now need 2 Cosmog, or sorry, 1 more Cosmog, and then 2 Cosmoem, which I haven't even seen a Cosmoem yet. I don't even know if it's in this pack. All right, let's knock this out. That was a really, really cool. That's right, that was a cool card. I for some reason, I thought that Solgaleo was just like its own standalone evolution, but I forget that it's Cosmog into Cosmoem into that thing. So that's a long way to go. A stage 2 Pokemon, very, very hard to figure out. Anyway, here we go. So we're gonna jump in. I haven't even used any of our pack hourglasses yet. So technically we had about over 400 worth. Here's a new Tauros. Okay, flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 50 more damage. It's low HP. That's bad. That's a bad card. I mean, if you had like 130 HP, that'd be great. But a lot of moves nowadays with the power creep of cards, they do more than 100. And this is also 3 energy. For a maximum of 100, a 50% chance of 100? No way, you're never gonna use this Pokemon. It's a throwaway. Alolan Diglett, Soul Rock. Okay, that's kind of fun with Solar Beam. Wimpod, Wimp Out. During your first turn, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. Okay, so that's kind of fun. I would love to see its evolution. That's gonna be really, really fun to see it. Oh, here's my Cosmoem. During your next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 50 damage from attacks. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, It can easily get knocked out, but there's not a lot of moves that do over 150 damage at the 2 energy cost. So that's kind of great. Like, essentially, if you're forced out to the main area, you can just like harden, you can stiffen like that, and then just like take a couple hits until you pull your Solgaleo, but you don't need any other energy. You just have the 2. And then you could start throwing out those 120 damage. Seems cool. I would throw a, what is that, a big giant cape on him, and he's great. All right, so we have the ability to run a Solgaleo. We have the ability to run one. But I need 2 more of each of those to make it an actual pack, to see if we can pull it off against the CPUs or anyone. But all right, that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see. I mean, honestly, canonically, Cosmoem and Cosmog don't do much. They're just probably the weakest Pokemon, even though they are legendary. And then you just choose a side, Lunala or Solgaleo. All right, Hawlucha. Okay, this one is a basic. He does not evolve. Justified Press. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a dark type, this does 30 more damage. You're not gonna use it. Surskit. I mean, maybe, okay. Hear me out on Hawlucha. If you ran a Psychic deck and you threw 2 Hawluchas on there as like a countermeasure to people who bring a dark type deck for you, maybe that can be cool. Where it's just like 50 damage every time. But I mean, 50 damage per turn is very, very low. I don't know. Other Pokemon will do way better. All right, here is Surskit with a quick attack. Shuppet is in the house. That's kind of cool. Alolan Diglett, and here's Grumpig. Zen Headbutt. Wow. Okay. Grumpig? It's all right. I don't really care about Grumpig. All right, let's hit it. Let's see what we got here. We're getting a lot of cards, and I'm glad that we're not getting so many doubles. It's a fun time. It's absolutely a fun time. Let's do it. Open a pack. Here it comes. Burning all of my hourglasses, man. We've been saving up. I'm so disciplined. You should see me. Every day, I just open the allotted amount. It's like 2 packs a day with the premium pass. So that's it. All right, Helioptile. Let's see what else we got. Or here's Araquanid. Remember, we were looking for Araquanid to see what it did with Lana. Araquanid, Dangerous Claws. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, this attack does 60 more damage. Okay, I can see that. That's actually really cool. The synergy between these 2 cards are so cool. Picture this, right? You have already evolved your Araquanid, and you see someone throw a basic Pokemon on the bench, be it a legendary or, you know, an EX Pokemon. You use Lana to switch it in, or to switch in Araquanid. Oh, no, Lana, no. Lana is your opponent. You get to choose the opponent's Pokemon from the bench and then bring it on forward. And then you hit it with, boom, a smack 120 damage. Yeah, before it can do anything. Which is really good, unless they've been like saving energy for it. That's kind of cool. Like, low key, I would run that. I don't know if I'd run that more than a Gyarados, run it more than a Palkia, run it more than an Articuno, but that for 3 energy, 120 damage, just like that on a basic, and he's only a stage 1. He's not an EX, so if he gets knocked out, whatever, no harm, no foul. You've got Misty that you can play and get more energy from. Anyway, that's really cool. Here's Fletchling, Tapu Bulu. We already have those guys. All right, this is interesting. Araquanid. I would just need 2 of those supporter cards. Just 2. That's it. All right, man. Hit it, dude. That was so cool. You know, it's fun to play cards that are not part of, like, the most overpowered cards in the game, right? It's fun to try them out and just to see if you can get some wins on it, right? It's like I tried to win with Dragonite a couple times. Doesn't always work out. Can't always get Dragonite with all of the energies on it, but it's fun when you try. All right, here's Shuppet, by the way. Shuppet, Phantump, Lurantis, Ribombee. Okay, Fairy Wind. And a shiny Jigglypuff. Okay. Why? Why is there a shiny Jigglypuff? I know the green eyes. Trust me, I've seen many a shiny Jigglypuff. I play Pokemon Sleep a lot, and I got a couple of them in there. And a couple in Pokemon Go as well. So that's kind of cool. we have our first shiny Pokemon. Hey, that's cool. You can see the shine sparkle effects when you rotate the card a little bit. Yeah, that looks great. Oh, it's so cool. First shiny Pokemon, baby. I was not expecting that, but that's, you know what? I love the idea that they're including that into the Pokemon trading cards. They're not the best Pokemon by all means, but they are the rarest, other than the immersive and the crown rare gold cards, which I still, honestly, with all the money that I spent on this game, $10 a month, I still don't have a gold card. I don't. It's not a thing. I refuse to believe that they even exist. I don't even have one. I pulled so many packs, not a gold card. It's all right. And I've seen other people who have like 2 or 3 gold cards. You're crazy, man. Do you have a gold card at home? Let me know. Here it is. Ribombee. Okay, Arcanine. Why is there a new Arcanine? Fire main, 80 damage. A little bit more bulky than Ninetales. Solid damage, honestly. I don't think Blaine works with it, though. Like, Blaine and Ninetales is a thing. Alolan Meow, that's so funny. And Litten, oh, I love Litten. Oh, I can't wait to see what Incineroar does. I just want to read what Incineroar does, like, right now. That's one of my favorite Pokemon. Litten, I love cats, and cat Pokemon are just great. All right, Heat Tackle. This Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. Okay, whatever. Who cares? Rotom Dex. Look at the top card of your deck, then you may shuffle your deck. Why would we need this? Someone elaborate why this is a card? Look at the top card of your deck. Okay, so I'm looking. Hold on, like I use my item card, look at the top card. Maybe it combos with another, I don't know, Porygon has this ability built into him where you look at the top card of your deck, but like you only get to draw a card at the beginning of your next turn. So unless you use this and you're like, okay, I want to use the Professor, and then you draw 2 cards and then you get that card, but it's just taking up a card space, 1 out of 20 cards in your limited space deck. Why is this good? Why is this good? I have no use case for it right now, unless there's a Pokemon that is like, has an attack that's like, if your next card is a basic type Pokemon, this does double damage, or I don't know. Weird. I don't know. It's just look at it. It says look at the next card. You don't get it. So regardless of if you use that Rotom card, you're still going to get it next turn. So that's why I feel it's a waste of a card. I could be completely off base here. I could be completely off base on that one. Yeah. I don't know. Weird. Very, very peculiar. All right, let's go. Okay, let's do it. I haven't gotten any like sparkles that shot out, like no crazy EX cards, except for the first one. Here's Wimpod, Heliolisk. Oh, I didn't look at it. Dang it. Here's Jupiter. Okay, Hook. That's all right. It's a 2 energy attack. Masquerain, Bug Buzz. That's just a throwaway card. This is a stage 1. Masquerain. That thing doesn't evolve, right? That's the end of the evolution line. 40 damage. What are you doing? Well, all cards can't be good. Here's a Raquinid again. Okay, so I didn't look at Heliolisk. And then there's Helioptile, Rear Kick. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think Masquerain evolves. Yeah. I don't remember. There's just some Pokemon that are just kind of like filler Pokemon that you don't really care about. Like there's 1,000 Pokemon, man. Like you can't possibly. They can't all be good, right? All right, here we go. Give me something good. I want sparkles to erupt out of the packs. Let's do it. None. Okay, great. Whatever. Mudbray. Oh, I remember this weird looking horse. This muddy horse. Rear Kick. Okay. Those proportions don't quite look like a horse. That kind of reminds me of if you like put in a prompt, hey ChatGPT, make me a Mudbray, and then like that would come out because the proportion, a horse is long. That's just like an amalgamation of limbs. 2 over here, 2 over here. It just, I don't know, man. Proportions are wrong. I'm so sorry. The artist, yeah, whoever you are. Another Arcanine, Jupiter, Fomantis, and here's Lily. Okay, I like this. Lily, main character of the game. Heals 60 Pokemon from, or sorry, heals 60 damage from one of your stage 2 Pokemon. Lily's good, dude. 60 damage is like a new lease on life. So you can have Lily in your deck if you're planning on using Solgaleo. Yeah, and if you take any damage during the Cosmoem, and you get to Solgaleo and you have a Lily, boom, recover 60. That's really cool. That's the best healing item in the game right now, but it's specific to stage 2s. You can't use it on Dialga. Dialga's a basic, it doesn't evolve. So that's interesting. Man, that was cool. That was really cool, dude. All right, let's move, let's move. All right, we've got like, I don't know, I would say maybe nine more packs to go or so. And then we can get this going. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Give me this one. Give me this one. Hello. Here's another Lana. We can build an Araquanid deck, and just like, oh, I think that'd be so fun to build. Trumbeak, okay, or another Pokemon that I don't really remember. Ribombee, Salandit's here. Okay. Golisopod. This is the one I was curious of because Wimpod is nothing. This is awesome. First impression, 60 plus. If this Pokemon moved from your bench to the active spot this turn, this attack does 60 more damage. Ooh, wow. That is interesting. Wow. So, yeah, the days of using Sabrina, where you would force your opponent to switch in one of their Pokemon, this would be bad if someone used Sabrina, but it would be good for you because you switch this guy in. Unless, yeah, I mean, I would really have to take a look at other synergies over here. You need 3 graphs for this one. Why would you run this over Exeggutor X, over Venusaur X? It seems really cool though. 120 damage on that one turn. But then you got to dip out. Like you have to use the one supporter card Leaf in order to retreat cost nothing. Bring another Pokemon in that maybe has a really, really low retreat cost, and then like switch it in again. An interesting concept. Like hold on to that thought. I would love to use it in a deck against the computers. I think that would be really, really cool to build and to see if we can pull it off. But again, it's a lot of work for such a little amount of reward at the end of it. It's a conditional move for a stage 1 Pokemon. I mean, it's not too bad. 3 energy is still very costly, but still really cool to see. Really cool to see that it's unique like that. Yeah, I haven't really thought of a case scenario for it, like a really good case scenario, but whatever. Let's see what we got here. Fletchling, have one. Shuppet, Lana again. Gumshoes, Escavalier. Escavalier Pike. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Dude, it's a 30 damage attack for a stage 1, like, and it doesn't evolve anymore. That's bad. Yeah, you're not going to use that Pokemon. I guarantee you're not. There's so many other metal type Pokemon in the game that's a throwaway. Ooh, you do 20 damage to a bench Pokemon. Like, that's fine with synergy with Cyrus, because you can use the Cyrus supporter card in order to like grab a Pokemon that has damage on it and bring it to the active spot and then proceed to KO it. Very, very game-changing card. You have to run 2 Cyruses in like every single one of your decks. Yeah, I think that's cool, but let's move. Let's see what we got here. We still have a lot to pull. Okay, Skitty. Great. Garbodor. Young Goose. Okay, Fletchling and Hawlucha. Okay, nothing special there. We got a couple new cards, but again, we're not getting any heavy hitters with this. It's pretty bare right now. And that's okay, right? Remember, there's over 155 cards. after we start pulling multiple packs, we're going to start getting a lot of doubles. That's just how the game works, especially if you spend your real money on Pokemon cards. Yeah, so that's it. Here we go. Here's Banette. We haven't seen this yet. Night Bind. During your opponent's next turn, they can't take any energy from their energy zone to attach their active Pokemon. Ooh, kind of unique. To attach it to their active Pokemon, great, but you can still put it on someone on the bench. But is still very interesting, especially if you catch them in quite the night bind, right? I do like that. I like that one a lot. Double Banette, great. Here's the Oricorio. Look at this thing. Dazzle Dance, 40. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. You can't expect much from the Oricorio forms. They're just kind of there. They're not overpowered. They just do the work. All right, man. Confusion on a new Psychic type card. All right. Banette seems really interesting, but remember, you got to evolve that thing. So that's going to be at least 2 turns before you start siphoning all of their energy and forcing them to put their energy on their bench. You can put them in a real tough spot, though. I can see that being annoying, right? You're just like, all right, here's this. And then how are you going to retreat? Because you're never going to get enough energy for that one Pokemon on the active spot. So how are you going to retreat? You're going to use Leaf to retreat? Yeah, maybe. That's an interesting card, honestly. I would be curious to use it. Okay, here's Surskit, Fomantis, Makuhita. Make you hit a. Here's Make You Hit a Slap Push. All right, I want to see what Hariyama does. Oh, Torracat. Oh, this is good. Heat Tackle. It does 10 damage to itself. Dude, it keeps on hitting itself. What are you doing, man? The cat keeps on hitting damage to itself. Why? He's reckless. Dude, we don't have any of the other starters. This is crazy. We have one Rowlet. Sorry, we have one Rowlet, one Litten, one Torracat. No. What's the little Poplio, right? Poplio is his name? The little seal? We don't have that. We don't have Poplio in this household. But we did get a couple Solgalios. I mean, that's great. I want to see what Lunala does. I want to get an immersive card, please. Here's Salazzle, female only, right? Heated Poison, 30. And your opponent's Pokemon is now poisoned and burned? I'm so sorry. What? Poisoned and burnt? How much damage does that do every turn? 20? 10 damage from poison, 10 damage from burn? Oh gosh. That's tough. Hey, Rockruff's here. This is cute. All right. And here's Litten, here's Tauros, and there's Grumpig. All right, interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that stacks. Poison and burn, the more you know. The only Pokemon that can do that right now is a poison and fire type Pokemon, but is a fire elemental in the trading card game, which is really, really cool. All right, man, I'm into it. Let's see, let's open some packs here. Dee-doo-ding. Yeah, I haven't seen a Komala yet. I don't know if it's in the pack. We'll see. Maybe it's in the Lunala set. We got our second Cosmoem. This is good. Pikachu, Gumshoe, Skitty, Rare Candy. This though. Ooh. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. If you have a stage 2 card in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, put that card onto the basic Pokemon to evolve it, skipping stage 1. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a basic Pokemon that was put into play this turn. That's really powerful. This is for people who don't necessarily have a lot of the missing cards in the game, or maybe you just use this as a different way of evolving your Pokemon. So I can skip Cosmoem entirely if I have 2 rare candies, right? You'd go your Cosmog, wait a turn, rare candy item, and then on that next turn, throw Solgaleo on top of it. Skipping Cosmoem entirely. Kind of interesting. Yeah, kind of interesting. I would be very curious about why you would run that versus running the Pokemon. The only case scenario I can think would potentially be if you don't own a second version of that specific stage 1 Pokemon. You don't have 2 Cosmoem, so you run a rare candy. I don't know. Unless there's some sort of item or like supporter card that like allows you to grab a rare candy from your deck. I don't really see the full use case scenario for that one. This is a good one. We got something good here. I heard it. Rowlet. Alolan Diglett, Grumpig, Solrock, and Serena. That's a star full art Serena. Oh, that's cool. 3-kick combo. Flip 3 coins. It does 50 for each heads. It's cheap. It's 1 energy. And it's not an X Pokemon. I don't see why not, but it's a stage 2, dude. You need to dedicate 6 spaces in your deck to potentially run this thing. And then it's all based on luck. 3 coin flips. Oh, watch out. Maximum 150 damage, minimum 0 damage. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, I like the full art. I think it looks really cute, but I think we're gonna call it right there. I think we're gonna call it for the Solgaleo deck. The Solgaleo deck is pretty much ready to go. I got some Cosmoem, I got some Cosmog. I think we're set. Because I wanna make sure that our pack hourglasses are ready for the next one. Okay, so we spent about roughly 200 pack hourglasses on the Celestial Guardians Solgaleo set. So next up, we're gonna jump into Celestial Guardians Lunala set and hopefully get a Lunala or 2, see what the different cards are in there, and then have a great time with it. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Good luck on all of your pulls, everyone watching at home, and we'll catch you on the next one. Okay, guys, that was really fun. That was really fun. Have you guys gotten anything good in this booster set? Let me know at home if you guys are watching live. Oof. I think the only thing we got good there was literally the Solgaleo X. That was it. Yeah, Solgaleo X. I want to look at the other X cards. So you can get, okay, you can get shinies. Oh man, spoilers. Yikes. Maybe I shouldn't look at this list. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm out. I'm not looking. Dang it. Oh my gosh. No, here we go. Let's knock this out. Let's knock this out. All right, you guys ready for the next bet? Here we go. Thumbs up at home if you're down for it. Thumbs up at home if you guys are ready. We'll do like the next 30 minutes of like burning all of our pack hourglasses, and then what we'll do is we'll go into, I think there's a solo battle thing. We'll jump into solo battles, and there's a Rayquaza X drop event, so maybe we'll try to get Rayquaza. I think that'll be really fun. And we can mess around with some new decks. That'd be really cool. All right. Whoa, you got 2 shinies in this set? No way. Crazy. Well, let's go. Start pulling, man. All right, let's hit it. I only got 1 Jigglypuff shiny. Oh, yeah, maybe if I do these missions, I can get cool stuff. Yeah, that might push us over the edge. I might get it. We might get another, like, hourglass pack. Something in the decks. Here we go. Register all that. We don't need it. This deck. Collect all these. In the Lana deck. Maybe I shouldn't claim these yet. I just want the ones that have hourglasses. Special. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'll take these. That was a lot. Mass Outbreak. Cool. Yeah, I don't really know what these are, man. Special. Dude, I'm completing all of it. Holy moly. I'm taking all these pack hourglasses. You better believe, dude. Give me that. What is this? What the heck is that? A background? I don't care about that. 7 booster packs? Holy moly. Good thing we saved all of our stuff. We're getting paid. That's a lot of missions that we're completing right now. Look at that. I got a lot of like trade coins here, but like I don't do a lot of trading, man. Open 20 booster packs? We're almost there, man. We are so there. Sophocles? All right, I would love to see that deck. Themed collections? Wow. All right, enough of this stuff. Like, let's go. Look at that Solgaleo. Okay, I forgot that we got the Rainbow Rare. We got the Rainbow Rare Solgaleo. Not the immersive, but still really, really cool. All right, you guys ready for the next one? Let's go. Yes, we're back. We're here with even more. Pokemon trading card game Pocket. I need all of your luck at home, friends, because today we're going to be pulling over 200 pack hourglasses for the Celestial Guardians Lunala set. And it's always fun to see what I end up pulling. It's like opening up Pokemon cards in real life and, you know, put 2 to the back and 1, 2, 3, 4, the last card. Ooh, cool, it's shiny, but it's digital and you guys can do it too. So make sure you guys are playing along with. Here we go, Celestial Guardian. It's gonna be a fun one. I don't have any more free packs. All I have right now are 243 of the pack Hourglasses. This is great. So let's knock it out and have a good time. Wish me luck. I don't know what's in the Lunala set, but there's a difference. There's a difference between if you pull on the Solgaleo set or if you pull on the Lunala set. So wish me luck, man. We might get a good card. Oh, look at that hair. Wow, look at that hair. Okay. Ironhead. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 70 damage for each heads. That's devastating. What are the chances of you rolling 3 heads? It's over 200 damage. Alolan Dugtrio is not to be messed with. That is really scary. Even if you get 1 extra heads, a 50% chance and you do 140 damage, okay. But remember, you can flip a tails right off the bat and get 0 and your turn ends. So if you like the luck cards, go with Alolan Dugtrio. Maractus is here, doesn't evolve. 2 energy in order to do 40 damage. Get that out of here, we don't need it. Hariyama, okay, here's push out. Switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. Wow, your opponent chooses the new active Pokemon. So that's kind of cool. You like shuffle around, do damage, push it out. Kind of cool. Bruxish, okay, that's fun. Don't we already have Bruxish in the game? I remember rocking Greninja and Bruxish before. Why would you want to use this one? No way, use the other one, dude. Get out of here. Oh, I forget that there's a unique dragon. Hakamo-O, Jangmo-O, and... what's the other one? I don't know. Jangmo. Jangmo's the little one. Hakamo-O. Oh, and then Como-O. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, but he's a fighting and electric in order to use those moves. Oh, I'm excited for it. And he is a dragon type. Wow. Okay, I'm actually excited for that. I love using the dragon Pokemon in Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. I think they're just so unique. They have their own typing, no weaknesses. But yeah, really hard. So it looks like, from the looks of it, there might be just this line. I don't think there's any other dragons, but we'll find out. Hakamo-O, Como-O, Jangmo-O. All of that O stuff. Here it is. Give me something good. Marini, Pierce. Marini, okay. That's a dark type, not a water type. Fascinating. We'll take it, whatever. Hakamo-O again. Makuhita. Toxapex, here we go, Spike Cannon. Flip 4 coins, 20 damage for each heads. You're not gonna run this Pokemon. There's so many better dark Pokemon than a potential of 0 damage to maximum 80 and somewhere in between. No way, not gonna do it. 1 energy though is very cheap. Oh, cool. Passimian X. Offload Pass. This Pokemon, if it's in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, move all energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad of a card. It's a basic, so you throw it out there. In 2 turns or so, you can get 2 energy to continuously do 60 damage solid. Boom, boom, boom. And you just like put all the energy on this Pokemon. And then as soon as it's knocked out, you get to transfer all the energy to whoever's on the bench in your fighting type deck and just come in fully loaded. That's really good. Okay. Okay, man. I see you. I see you. I just don't know who are the good fighting type cards that would really benefit from that. Man, that's actually really fun. That's really fun. That's very unique. Fighting type decks, I mean, I don't really use them. I use Mankey and Primeape. That's pretty much it, man. Mankey and Primeape, never really use Machamp. Fighting type, I mean, Gallade's good, Lucario's good, but they don't have a heavy energy costs and big hitting moves. They do a lot of passive supports. So yeah, I'd have to take a look. Yeah, again, fighting type is not really my forte when it comes to understanding the meta. It's really meta irrelevant. At least I feel. Everyone's using Giratina and Darkrai, so why would you use a fighting type against all the psychic Pokemon? Anyway, here's Helioptile, here's Garbodor, Trubbish, finally got it, okay. Mimikyu, hey, that's cute. A Shadow hit. This attack does 20 damage to one of your Pokemon. Kind of a liability, man. I'm so sorry, you're not using Mimikyu. You're not, unless you really like that Pokemon. 20 damage to one of your Pokemon, right? And then your opponent uses Cyrus and grabs them off the bench, puts them in and KOs them because of Mimikyu being a liability. No thanks to that. Here's Dartrix. I want to see Decidueye. Dartrix is cool, but I want to see Decidueye. We have not seen Poplio or that entire evolution anywhere. Wow, man. That is quite cool. All right, we're getting a lot of new cards here simply because it is the other half of the deck, right? And there is some exclusive cards on each side of the aisle here, so I love to see it. Morlul, a little mushroom Pokemon, great. Puku Muku does not evolve, but let's take a look. Innards out. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, do 50 damage to the attacking Pokemon. Okay. And then if you give it like the rough skin, what is that? The little spiky helmet. If you give it spiky helmet, then it'll do 70 damage upon getting KO'd. That's actually kind of scary. Okay. Now, I'm not knocking Puku Muku, but that is crazy. And it only has 60. So like you can run Puku Muku with the spiky helmet. Every time you get hit, you're gonna give your opponent 20 damage. And then that final blow that they hit on you, they're gonna get 70 damage. Holy moly. Alolan Marowak, okay, look at this. Burning Boomerang. Flip 2 coins, this attack does 70 damage for each heads. If at least one of them is heads, your opponent's Pokemon is now burned. Okay, I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. Maximum 140, minimum 0. Mean would be 70 damage with a burn. If you like the moves that do that. All right, Alolan Vulpix, call forth cold. Take a water energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. That's pretty cool. Get an energy advantage for Ninetales. I don't know what Alolan Ninetales looks like, but I can't wait to find out. Oh my gosh, what does Alolan Ninetales do? Because by that time, you're going to potentially have, if you have Vulpix with 1 energy on it, you use that, you're going to have 2. And by your next turn, you'll have an extra energy for 3 total. And then you evolve it into Alolan Ninetales, and you'll have 3 energy ready to go. Which is crazy good. Like, energy advantage is huge when it comes to beating opponents online. Like, you need to make sure you get more energy than them. Give me Alolan Ninetales. Yo, Guzma. Discard all Pokemon tool cards attached to each of your opponent's Pokemon. That's pretty powerful. I mean, before this pack, we all use giant capes. We all use the rocky helmet. We all use those tools. I would literally put 2 of each of them in my decks, depending on the case scenario. So that's really powerful. Discard them all. No tools. So everyone's HP would go down by 20. Here's Trumbeak. Here's Cosmog, Pikipek. Oricorio Fire version. Discard a random energy from both active Pokemon. Why? Why would I want to do that? Why would you run this Pokemon? Okay, so I guess you're stuck at 2 energy for this thing. And then if you want to use it again, you're going to burn your energy to get back to 2. But your opponent's never going... It's going to be perpetually... -1 energy unless they're boosting up their bench. I don't really know why anyone would run Oricorio. It's got low HP. It doesn't seem right. Unless you're doing like a challenge run, you're like, all right, let's do a deck battle. We have to use all of the Pokemon from this deck, right? And no EX is allowed, right? So that would be really cool to see. That'd be really, really cool to try. Like a no EX challenge between you and your friends. I think people play that way. All right, let's see. Del Caddy, look at this, a cat. I love cats. Take a colorless energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. I guess. Timber, Corkscrew Punch, Shuppet, Marini, Absol. Oh, look at that, Unseen Claw. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, this attack does 60 more damage. A special condition, is that like poison, burn? I think that's the only thing that constitutes as a special condition in the game. So this is like, why would you run Absol? It does like 80 damage to a burnt Pokemon? I don't know. There are other poison type Pokemon that have like Venoshock. I don't know, seems really, really interesting. Yeah, maybe yeah, it could probably work with sleep. Or like confusion. Yeah, I guess. So maybe if you have a dark type deck where you're forcing the Pokemon to fall asleep, or forcing the Pokemon to be confused, then you switch an Absol and you do 80 damage versus like the 20 that it had. It's weird. And it costs 2 energy too, so like it's not like it's a 1 energy, just do it. That costs a turn. Anyway. Here we go, Drillbur. Oh, dude, I love Drillbur and Excadrill. All right, this is cool. Alolan Diglett, Escavalier. Escavalier. Turtonator, Fire Spin. Discard a fire energy from this Pokemon. So it's like Ninetales. This one's a lot like Ninetales, but a lot more bulky. It's got like 30 more HP than Ninetales. Can't be used with Blaine, though. You can't get that surprise Blaine attack. So, like, you just might as well run Ninetales, unless you're worried about Pokemon KOing you with 100 damage. Then run Turtonator. But no, Blaine and Ninetales is just like, it's truly one of my favorite attacks. Like it was so clutch when it came to battling everyone's Celebes. It was so great with Mythic Jungle or whatever that expansion was, where everyone would use Celebi and they would use Serperior in order to gain so much grass energy. Yeah. Blaine and Ninetales dominated that. It was so fun. Yeah, I don't know. I've got a bias against that, so kind of interesting. Alolan Grimer. Look at this. Sludge Toss. Fomantis, Cosmoem, and another Absol. Okay. In case you didn't want the first one, you have this next one. Yeah, I didn't see Absol's retreat cost. What is it? Is it 2? Absol should have 0 retreat cost. I'm telling you, man. 1? That's alright. 1 retreat cost is okay. I mean, you got X speed to mitigate that, which is going to be fine. Yeah, this is quite the interesting one, man. Alright, here we go. Hello. Skitty. Alolan Raticate. I didn't look at it. I'm so sorry. Carablast, 2 Cannon, Drill Peck. 1 energy. 70 damage is very cheap. It's cheap, it's effective, but Toucannon is a stage 1? Stage 2. It's a stage 2. You need to evolve that thing. Anyway, here's Alolan Raticate. Scrounge and Scarf. Discard a random item card from your opponent's hand. 50 damage. It's as you expect from like a Raticate from the next generation. Like you don't really care about it. Interesting. We got 80 different cards. We're doing great, friends. We're doing it. Here we go. Let's open a pack. Open a pack. What do you think we'll get? I need a Lunala. Maractus. Drillbur. Puku-Muku. Grumpig. Vikavolt. I love Vikavolt. This thing's cool. I use it in Pokemon Sleep for coffee beans. Alright, this is Disconnect. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. Alright. Stage 2 for 70. Can't play any item cards. I mean, I guess. This 70 is decent damage, right? Because you look at 70 and then you look at Pokemon that have HP over 140. There's not a lot of them. Even some of the EXs have like less than 140 HP. Some of them have a lot, but like it's decent. I haven't seen Charge-a-Bug or Grubbin. Have I seen Grubbin? Maybe. Grubbin. Give me a Grubbin. All right, let's go. Let's go. What? Oh, Kiawe. Okay, he's one of the gym leaders. Choose one of your Alolan Marowak or Turtonator. Take 2 energy from your energy zone and attach it to that Pokemon. Your turn ends. There's a reason for you to use Turtonator now. I stand corrected. Yeah, you can get Turtonator online. First turn. You put 1 energy on that thing, use Kiawe, and then he's doing 90 attacks. Literally first turn. Your opponent cannot catch up. He's getting steamrolled. If you get Kiawe early. Holy moly, that's good. I gotta look at what Alolan Marowak does. Oh gosh, man. Okay, fine. I'm like, dude, Bland and Ninetales are the best thing. But this guy, you're online. You are online on turn 1 of Turtonator with 90 damage. And it's a basic Pokemon. All right, man. I'll use it. I think this is really good. And it's not an X Pokemon. 90 damage? And it doesn't matter how much energy you get at the next turn because, like, you have to discard 1 energy to use it, but next turn you get that energy back. Dude, Turtonator and Kiawe. I need 2 Kiawe right now. Here's a Litten. Wait, why are there 2 Littens? What? I thought I had Litten. What are you doing? Oh, Alola Ninetales. Cool. I love this. All right, Blizzard. This attack also does 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Why is it a weak Blizzard? Like Articuno does 80 damage with 20 spread to the bench Pokemon. This is 60. So I guess that's kind of cool. On turn 2, you can get Alolan Ninetales on board, like online. Then start doing some Blizzards on turn 2. A little weak, but man, if Blizzard was 80 like it is for Articuno, that would have been very much overpowered. But there's 2 Littens? Why? One's a 3D? I don't know what that means. What is a 3D Litten versus what? But why are there 2 Littens in the deck? We have this one over here. This one's a little stronger, but he hurts himself. Here's this one, not stronger, but he doesn't hurt himself. So you just pick and choose. They couldn't make up their mind. Why 2 of the same card? I mean, I guess I should be asking myself, why are there like 50 Pikachu in the game? But whatever, just give me 2 Litten. Give me 2 Rowlet, give me 2 Poplio, and we'll go from there. That's kind of interesting. Toxapex, don't need it. Togedemaru, we wanted to see this one. Electro Smash. Flip a coin, if heads, his attack does 30 more damage. You gotta remind me what Sophocles does. He mentioned Togedemaru in his flavor text. This is such a weak Pokemon, it doesn't evolve. Max 50. But like, I don't know, at the beginning of the game, if you pull in first turn, that's very strong. Doing 50 right out the gate for 1 energy is very strong, but like it plateaus right there. Here's Poplio, that's fun. Your opponent's Pokemon is now asleep. Cool. Alolan Sandslash. Ooh, Spike Armor. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, do 40 damage to the attacking Pokemon. And you throw the Rocky Helmet on this thing? Oh my gosh. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon's damaged by an attack, you're gonna do 40 like a counter attack, just for free. And if you have Rocky Helmet on it, you're gonna do 60 to that Pokemon. Oh boy. And it's only 1 energy, wow. Minior, oh that's fun. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Well, it's cool, you pick and choose. And you just like Star Drop, meow. Throw it to someone on the bench. Cute. Is there only 1 color of Minior? Oh man, I remember playing New Pokemon Snap on Nintendo Switch. That was so much fun. New Pokemon Snap, we were able to do it. It was so fun. We had to look around for all the Minior in the sky and do some crazy stuff. There's all these crazy colors of him. I love that. All right, well, we're almost at the end of our pack hourglasses. We have about 9 more pulls-ish. Skitty, Lunatone, Togedemaru, Cosmoem, Vikavolt. Oh, come on. The only thing we got was Lunatone that was new. Moon Press for 50. 2 energy for it. Doesn't evolve. You'd think those Pokemon would have some sort of evolution, right? The Sun and the Moon Pokemon, because that's literally the name of Pokemon, Sun and Moon. You think there'd be something special about them, but nope. Those forgotten Pokemon. They're forgotten. Lost to time. I don't know. All right, show me. What do we got? Alolan Rattata. Wow. So cool. Mimikyu. A new Execute. Rolling Tackle. Oh, and here's Alolan Exeggutor. Tropical Hammer. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. That's terrible. I mean, if you want to roll the dice, 50-50 chance, but you already spent 3 turns of energy. And for you to flip a coin and land on tails and do 0? Ugh. Why would, no, you run Exeggutor X, man. No, oh, sweet, yes, okay, that's what I'm talking about, that's what I want. Give me the cover legendary, thank you. All right, Lunala X, Psychic Connect. Once during your turn, you may move all psychic energy from one of your benched Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Lunar Blast 100. I like the power of that. I don't know in this deck or in this booster set which psychic Pokemon is out here generating more psychic energy, right? Kirlia, Gardevoir. Gardevoir does it. There has to be a Pokemon that is like Manaphy. Manaphy's a water type Pokemon that has like Oceanic Gift, where if you use it, it generates 2 energy to like benched water type Pokemon, right? Dialga generates like Turbo Steel or whatever the move is called, or he generates 2 energies, like metal energy to his bench. So what am I missing with this one? Maybe there's another psychic Pokemon that generates at least 1 energy. So then you bring in Lunala, you switch it in, and then you could potentially do work with it. 100 damage is solid. Seems pretty cool. I don't know. Mewtwo Gardevoir. I don't know if anything beats Mewtwo Gardevoir, or if this thing even attempts to beat Giratina. Maybe you run Giratina and Lunala. That would be kind of cool, because Giratina generates its own energy. So when Giratina is about to lose, maybe switch it out with Leaf. Grab all that energy. I don't know, man. Seems the synergy seems really weird, but honestly, yeah, that'd be hard. You'd have to run 2 Giratina, 2 Cosmog, 2 Cosmoem, and 2 Lunala, which is 8. That's pretty much half of your deck. And you need some like the 2 Professors, the 2 Pokeballs. Yeah, I don't know. I think that could be a thing. We could make it work, but I would really have to see the full deck list of all of these different cards to see exactly how and what Pokemon Lunala synergizes with. Like Giratina for sure, but there's got to be someone else, right? All right, here's Innards out. Wishy-Washy. Oh, I forgot this Pokemon existed. Call for family. Put 1 random Wishy-Washy or Wishy-Washy X from your deck onto your bench. Oh, because there's a schooling form, right? Where it's like a big old Wishy-Washy that looks like a fish, like a giant fish. Hakamo-O or Oricorio. Dude, we're not getting like the really, really good stuff, and it's kind of sad. Wishy-Washy X, man. Yeah, like the school form, which is like all of a bunch of Wishy-Washy formed together to make a giant fish. It was really cool. That was like one of the totem bosses in Pokemon Sun and Moon. That was really, really fun. Rockruff? Oh, a new Rockruff. Why are there 2? Signs of Evolution. Put a random card that evolves from Rockruff from your deck into your hand. That's really good. You're like, just find the evolution. Yeah, go ahead and find it. It's right there. Next turn, you're going to evolve. So what are the other ones? Lycanroc? What? Look at this Growlithe. That's cute. Lurantis, Shuppet. Fishing Net. What is this? Put a random basic water Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. I mean, the only case scenario I think for this one is Magikarp and Gyarados deck, where if you're building up your Magikarp on the back, someone knocks it out with a move and it's in your discard pile. Oh, I got my Fishing Net. Here's my Magikarp back. Now I got to rebuild it up. Tell me. Fishing for things in your discard pile, I don't really see it working all that much. I mean, there was like the old lady card, like the Celestic Elder, that did something like that, but I've never seen anything like that. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you the case use for the Fishing Net outside of Magikarp, because whenever I see someone rocking a Magikarp Gyarados deck, I 100% aim for their Magikarp on the bench. Here's Pyukumuku, Salandit, Stuffle. I use him in Pokemon Sleep all the time for Corn. He's great. He's really good. Hammerin. Hey, we got 2 Kiawe, man. I think we also have 2 Turtonators. We can get online. I'm so excited. Okay, that's the deck I want to build. I want to build the Turtonator deck and just like run train. Now that I have 2 Kiawe. And I want to run the Solgaleo deck. I want to run the Lunala deck. Those are the 3 decks that I want to run right now. And I can, based off of the items that we have here. But then again, like I also want to run some grass decks because we have the new like Leafy Cape or whatever it is. Oh my gosh. Cosmog, Growlithe, Execute, Escape. Oh, what a waste. Oof, all commons. Oops, all commons over here. Yowie, man. How many more do I have? Give it to me. Helioptile, Timber, Fishing Net again, Salandit, and Acerola. Choose one of your Palossand or Mimikyu that has damage on it and move 40 of its damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. I would have to look at Mimikyu again to see if that's even worth doing. Move 40 of its damage onto your opponent's active Pokemon. I don't know. Usually you try to like one-hit KO some energy and some Pokemon. Mimikyu, from what I remember, it didn't have a lot of health, a lot of HP. So I guess that's cool like early game, but like after turn 3, man, Pokemon are gonna get knocked out in like one shot. They're gonna get one-shotted. So that's an interesting one. We don't have Palossand. Mimikyu has 70 HP. There are a lot of moves that do more than 70, but then again, you have Giant Cape. That's a thing that can raise Mimikyu's HP to 90. Yeah, kind of cool. And it's like a heal. If you think about it, it's like a free heal for Mimikyu. But then again, you're using Mimikyu, dude. Like 60 damage is okay. So if you think about it, you can secure KOs for 100 damage with Mimikyu and Acerola, right? Pretend a turn ago you gave Mimikyu 40 damage, and now it's Mimikyu's turn. You're going to use Acerola for 40 damage onto that Pokemon, and then hit it with a Shadow hit, which is a total of 100. And you heal yourself. Okay, maybe that's good. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's actually really good. Okay, maybe I'll run a Mimikyu deck. Okay, I got 4 different decks. Someone write this down. So we'll go and we'll try some different decks out against some of the in-game NPC computers. Okay, I'm actually really excited because we came up with that weird synergy of that. Anyway, here's Linton. Jangmo! Oh, great, we got Jangmo, Pikipek, and Delcatty. All right, let's look at Jangmo. That's the first stage. We don't have the third stage. Jangmo is a 20 damage dragon type. Okay, not bad. Yeah, that's really cool. All right, man, I think we're coming to an end. We're coming to an end on our cards here. We have 100 different cards out of approximately 400. Oh, man, I don't want to use gold. No, dude, I'm done. Yeah, that's it. I'm out. I'm spent. Oh my gosh, do I get... Oh, never mind. We have one more from my level up over here. It gave us 12. Yay, we leveled up. That's cool. We're level 41 right now. Ooh, look at that. Yay, that's kind of fun. All right, let's take a look at missions. Maybe we'll get some more from completing our missions, and then we can pull probably like one more. All right, let's take a look at deck. Here we go. Kiawe deck, dude. What? I'm going to look at this Kiawe deck. Oh, he's got a Alolan Marowak in this. Okay, okay. Yeah, because every single... Okay, so this is also Lunala over here. I would have to take a look at Ribombee. Fairy Wind. Tapu Lele. Oh, shoot. Tapu Lele probably is the one that energizes with that. I can't even look at it, though. Necrozma's in the game? Oh, of course it is. Oh, man. I don't even have Necrozma yet. Dang it. Ah, give it to me. All right, we'll get an Acerola deck with Mimikyu probably and Palossand. Do you know what? This is actually, it's really fun. I think it's just so fun. We can use the rental decks. Dude, we got 2 more pulls. Let's go. 2 more pulls, man. Should we do 2 more pulls or we should save them? Yeah, we might save them. maybe we'll save them. We'll save them. All right, dude, collect them all. Gotta collect them all. Login day 2s. Let's go claim this. Yeah, win 50 battles. Oh, we gotta do it, man. Oh, look at all this stuff. What is that? Daytime, nighttime pack? Okay. Ooh, look at the Descendant from the Moon and Sun. Okay, this one is Day in the Life of Litten. Why are there 2? And then here we go, Team Skull's nasty plot. Uh-oh, what are they doing? And here we go, collect 3 Litten cards. I did. Thank you. I don't even have an Incineroar. All right, I'm gonna save the Hourglasses, but I'm gonna burn my Wonder Picks. I'm gonna burn my Wonder Picks for something I don't have. Delmi's X. Let's take a look and see if we have anything. Oh, Decidueye X. I might try for that. Holy Turtonator, full art. That's cool. There's a lot going on over here. We're gonna spend it. Oh, dude, let's just spend it, man. Big Malasada? What? Another Lunala X? I don't need 2 of them. I actually do need 2 of them, but I'll wait. All right, there was like the Decidueye X that I'll grab really quick, or at least attempt to. Let's try it. All right, you guys tell me a number at home. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I'll listen through the internet. I'll do it. Tell me a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Go. Why is everyone saying 3? My gut is saying 2. 4. Who said 4? Nobody said 4. I got a bounce suite. Boo. No one said 4. Well, thank you so much, Dragon Celine. Whoever that is. All right, we're moving. Give me this one, Decidueye X. I have so many pack Hourglasses for this. All right, here we go. Oh, I didn't look at it. All right, now I'm legitimately going to take a suggestion from the internets and we're gonna knock it out. Give me a number. Give me a number. Give me a number. Give me a number. What do you got? What do you got? Give me something. 1 through 5. 2? Go 2. Oh, 5 would have been it. Who said 5? Dang it. Oh, well. You can't always get it, but it's a 20% chance. It's actually really fun. Okay, guys. That's going to be it for this one. Thank you, Crazed Crazy. We will jump into next up. What we have to do is we have to do like 50 battles. So I'm going to go over to solo and we're going to do the Rayquaza EX drop event. Ooh, it's a special event. I don't even know what it is, but we're going to figure out. It's going to be cool. And we'll try some of our brand new deck building. It's going to be awesome. So don't miss it. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. All right, friends. I got about 36% of my battery left. You guys want to do some of these Rayquaza X drop events for me? What were the 4 decks I was gonna build? Dude, I should have written that down, man. It was Lunala. What was it? I hope so. I hope. Let's go. I was gonna do the, who is it? Solgaleo. I was gonna run the Kiawe deck. I was gonna do Mimikyu. And then I was also going to do, there was one, was I gonna do Lunala? Yeah. Thank you. Always count on Lonnie for the notes over here. All right, let's do it. I'm cool with it. We'll get a whole bunch of hourglasses too. And then do I have literally enough to do 2 pulls? I used to do like a pull at the beginning, a pull at the end. How many do I have? Oh, I got 30. We can do 12, 24. Yeah, I can do it. All right. All right, let's go. 36% battery life. Let me do battery saver on, and then hope I don't die. Here it comes. Let's jump in. All right, we are back with more Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. It's Abdallah here. Hi, welcome. Today, we are going to go into something brand new and exciting. It's a solo battle event called the Rayquaza X Drop Event. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's a Rayquaza deck, special event 2025. I don't know what the heck this is, but first time rewards, we get them. Knock out your opponent's active Pokemon 1 time. With an attack from a lightning type Pokemon, put 3 basic Pokemon into play. All right, so it's an electric deck that wants us to use it. I'm just gonna rock. Honestly, I've got a Pikachu deck in order to knock this out. So let's just do it. Anyway, play along with if you have the cards. If not, we'll be fine. Let's take a look. Oh, I should have looked at what's in the Pikachu X deck to see if there's anything that I could trade out. I don't have a lot of the good new electric cards, but this is the tried and true. All right, let's rock Pikachu. This one's good. We'll knock it out. Let's see. Oh, so Seal? Great. We'll battle Seal. All right, why do I have X speed? That's kind of weird. All right, whatever. I usually... Oh, look at that Pikachu. Great. Yep, run a Pikachu deck. Why not? Professor's research. Hit it. There's Sabrina. Here's Pikachu X. That's who we wanted to see happen. Excellent. And then, yeah, our turn's done. This should be really simple. So the main idea for this Pikachu deck is bring out as many basic Pokemon as you can and then rock the Pikachu X for massive damage, right? I could do this Raichu, which is kind of fun, but yeah, I don't want to do that. So here we go. We're gonna do this. Sabrina, yeah, I guess. Whatever, here you go. We're just gonna burn Sabrina right now to force like a no energy attack. All right, we're gonna end. I got 1 energy on Pikachu X, and that's all I need in order to start sweeping. So here's Trumbeak. Okay, that's not good. Oh, look at this Raichu. Yeah, dude, let's do it. All right, we're gonna heal this Pikachu. I'm going to rock the X speed. We're going to switch this Pikachu out with our Pikachu X. And it's just rinse and repeat at this point. I mean, I might as well evolve these Pikachu that I have on my deck right now, or my bench, just in case they want to swap them out for something. But right now, my bench is not full, so I'm really only doing 60 damage apiece. But of course, you're weak against electric, so it's going to be doing 80, and then this is pretty much game, set, match. I win. This is checkmate. He has no energy. Well, he's got 1 energy on it, and then he can hit me for 30, which is fine. But he can't do much. This is, again, this is just, you can do it on auto battle in your sleep and just win. So honestly, it doesn't even matter what happens right now. We are doing 80 damage to everyone. Oh, I love this. Move all the energy from your benched Pokemon to Raichu. Oh, I love that. That's gonna be so cool to try. Yeah, so with this deck I built out, it's not just Pikachu EX, but it's also Raichu. It's like a Pikachu Raichu deck. So we have Lieutenant Surge. In the event that I have like scattered energy across my deck, I could use Lieutenant Surge to put all of that energy on top of Raichu and do a lot of work, which is going to be super fun. So there's another Sabrina. It doesn't even matter right now. I kind of want to switch out to see what it looks like. Yeah, that'll be kind of fun. Giga Shock. Should we just go all out? Thunderbolt? Yeah, that'll be really fun. Discard all energy. Yeah, let's go all out. I'll show you what it does, right? So if we go retreat, In case this Pikachu's low, I can bring out this Raichu over here. And then now we can use Lieutenant Surge to grab all the electricity from the bench, which is the 2 on that Pikachu, and throw it onto Raichu over here. And then do a nuke attack of 140 damage. Boom! Look at that. So that's kind of how Raichu works. It's like, at the very end, if there's one more Pokemon left, you do like one all or nothing attack with that. Which is very strong. Which is very strong in conjunction with Pikachu X, if that makes sense. So I'm sure I can update it with some other items, but yeah, this was really cool. Yeah, we got some promo packs. Hey, we'll open up the promo packs at the end. A new battle has unlocked. Here we go. Yeah, let's do it. Here's the intermediate one. This one says knock out your Pokemon 2 times with a lightning type move. I mean, I don't really want to play this Pikachu deck all day, but we'll see. Put a stage 1 Pokemon into play. Yeah, we could. All right, let's do it. You know, I don't really know if there's another good electric deck that I can make to make this more exciting, because I gave you the general idea of what this deck does. We'll try it again, though. We'll try it again. It's not really a big deal. I'll narrate it as we go along. All right, so here's Pikachu X. This is one of the most interesting case scenarios. We start off with this guy. Froakie, okay. That's kind of fun. A little promo Froakie over there. All right, Sabrina, man, here comes Pokeball. This is going to give us a little bit more damage on our Pikachu. I do have a Zapdos in this deck. In case we wanted to try it out. In case we get burnt out of all the Pikachu, we can easily turn into Zapdos, and he's pretty strong. There's an X speed, there's another Pikachu X. Great, and then we're done for now. It's pretty much rinse and repeat. It's like, honestly, the easiest deck you can run in Pokemon trading card game. It's solid. It's very easy to fill up your bench full of all sorts of Pokemon, but right now I need to save one of those spots for stage 1. There's Lieutenant Surge, that's kind of fun. I accidentally put that on, and I accidentally used that, great. Whoa, am I an auto? Okay, fine. I don't, whatever, dude. Just do it. I accidentally clicked auto, how funny. I'm like, oh, I'm like clicking and dragging the energy. Nope. Hit auto. It's okay. We have Zapdos right now, so I wanted to use Zapdos in a way to like show off the Pokemon. But I also want a stage 1 Pokemon, like I want a Raichu. Or this is gonna be a Pikachu. Yeah, that's fine. So now, if you take a look, since we have a full bench, we could easily start rocking the other guys with a maxed out Pikachu. Dude, come on, man. What is that? Float Soul? What is he gonna do? Water Arrow? Does 30 damage to one of your... Why is he attacking that one? What is his problem, man? Oh, this is cool. I can Cyrus now if I wanted to, but I'm gonna knock out this guy because he's kind of a threat. All right, so we did put a stage 1 into play. All right, this is 50 per heads. This is, I'm telling you, it's still 100 damage. It's really good. But like, I don't like the risk of 0. With Zapdos, man, that is rough. I could use Thundering Hurricane and get all 4. Or I could just use the little peck, the electric peck attack, and then actually win. Let's get the guaranteed. Let's not risk it. I don't want to do that. Let's use the professor over here. We can use Cyrus to bring any of his weakened Pokemon in, but right now, honestly, doesn't even matter. I'm just going to peck. Oh, energy can be attached? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess I'm going to throw it on a Raichu. No. We'll do this. Doesn't matter. We win. This is game, set, match. Using electric Pokemon. You don't lose in this aspect, so I want to find out what we get from this Rayquaza battle. There's the Rayquaza. Okay, what does it do? Spiral Rush. Flip a coin until you get tails. It does 30 more damage for each heads. Holy moly. But it does base like 70. And then depending on how many tails, it's extra damage on top of 70. Dude, Rayquaza's good. And it's all colorless? Shoot, man, I thought it'd be like dragon or something. Or, yeah, it looked like a colorless card. Anyway. Yeah, we've seen this deck, dude. I want to use Blaine and Ninetales, though, man. Put a stage 1 into play. We did all those things, which is great. Player experience. We got some gifts. Okay, new battle unlocked. We did 3 out of 3, 2 out of 3. Let's look at advanced really quick. This is going to be electric again. Yep, 2 times with electric. Win this battle of using cards that are of the 3 diamonds or lesser. Win this by turn 14. Win this battle without your Pokemon getting or your opponent getting any points. Okay, okay, let's look. I'll make another deck really quick with some electric types. Do I not have a new deck? All right, let me go back. This looks fun. Let's take a look at decks. Okay, we're gonna build a new deck. Let's take a look at cards. All right. Let's take a look at electric cards. What kind of deck do you guys want to build? Is there a Pokemon that you know of that's electric that you want to see me knock out right now? What's good? What is good that's non-Pikachu? Who haven't we ever used, right? Like, who's really new? We got Helioptile, Heliolisk. I got some Magnemite, some Pikachu. Pachyrisu's actually really good. All right, I'm gonna run. Do I only have 1 Pachirisu? What the? Why do I only have 1? It's like a promo card. No, I got 2. We're gonna run 2 Pachirisu. He's really good for generating electric energy. Let's do. We could do Pawmi and Pawmot. That's kind of fun. Not really expensive. Discard all the energy. This attack does 20. Sparking Gadget, Assault Laser. I could use Pawmot. Shinx looks really fun. Oh, no. This is good. We're going to go Electabuzz and Electivire. That's it. That's right. Because that's a really, really cool combo. Let's take a look. We're going to go, and now we need some item and supporter cards. Let's look at trainer cards over here. For starters, we need the basic ones, right? We need 2 Pokeball. We're going to go 2 Professors. I'll do an X Speed. I like Potion to Heal. Guzma, Sophocles. Kiawe, Acerol, Leaf Cape. We don't need Rare Candy. Pokemon Center Lady could work. We'll take her. Red's kind of cool. I'll take 2 Pokemon Center Ladies for healing. Iono. Each player shuffles. There's a lot of these things. There's no things that like really stick out to me. Except for Giant Cape. Pokemon Communication's always good. I'll take those. Cyrus and Lumberry. Cyrus is great. Man, just kind of doing this on the fly over here. Surge, Blaine, Erica. None of these guys do anything for me. I'll do a Cyrus. Mars, Dawn. Dawn is actually pretty good too. You could take an energy from someone. Yeah, I love that. I'll do a Dawn. I'll do 2 Dawns. I think this is going to be fun. It's going to be an Electivire deck. All right, it's just going to be new deck 1. Doesn't matter. All right, let's see. So we built that on the fly. It's based on Pachirisu gaining energy for us. So ideally, first pull would be Pachirisu. And then just really going Electabuzz. So I'm hoping that we can do it. Just kind of filling it out. I'm sure there's like some other cards that I overlooked, but I think this is pretty basic. It's pretty basic, so let's give it a shot. I don't know. I don't remember what Volkner. I don't know what Volkner does. What does he do? He does like something with the other Pokemon. I don't know. All right, here we go. Okay, so we got Buizel. Oh man, I need to use Professor's Research. Like, I gotta get some of my Electabuzzes. Okay, this is interesting. So I'm gonna use Pokemon Communication. This one's a great one in case you have like a stage 1 you don't need, because you're looking for the basic version of it. So you just swap it out. I got a second Pachirisu. I guess that's cool. Oh, that was a misplay. I should have used Pokemon Communication on that one. Dang it, Bobby. Because I don't need it. Ooh, next turn maybe, next turn. Let's check next turn. Yeah, because I don't need 2 Pachirisu on the deck. So this is gonna be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Water gun? How much you doing? 10 damage, man? Come on, get out of here, Buizel. There we are. Now we're cooking. Okay, we're gonna go plasma. Okay, we don't need a supporter card. So this is pretty much every time you use plasma, we're going to be getting an additional energy for one of our electric types in the back, which is really good for Electabuzz and Electivire. Just bust this out and see if it works. I don't know what Cloyster does. Cloyster, during your opponent's next turn, it takes -20 from attacks. Guard press, really good, really good. Okay, so we're gonna go Giant Cape on this Electabuzz. Okay, so he's got 100 HP. We can evolve it. And I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on going until Pachirisu's gone. If Pachirisu does get knocked out, that's fine. It's only 1 point for your opponent. But it also said beat this without getting knocked out. Water Arrow, how much? 30? Okay, who are you gonna... Whoa, Cloyster? 50! Oh, shoot! I should have switched. That's alright, we win, man. Or I should have healed it. Maybe I should have seen that. Oh well. Time to win. He's got more than enough energy in order to knock this out. Take a look, boom. It's, if you have 2 extra energy attached, it does 80 more damage. So now we pretty much win because of the 2 turns we use with Pachirisu. So now it's just 1-hit KO everything for like 120. So I didn't get the requirement of not allowing your opponent to get a point, but we're able to sweep right now, which is really awesome. So just in 2 turns, we were online. I don't think I have any more basics. Maybe another... No. Yeah, there's no more basics. We're going to throw this on Electabuzz in case we need it. But yeah, 120 up is good damage. I never actually got to use Electivire, but Pachirisu is really good for generating energy. Not as good as Manaphy, but still really good. I wasn't expecting them to like switch that out. That was really big-brained. Like this over here, Oceanic Gift, gives 2 energy to the back. Too powerful. Yeah. Didn't matter. Yeah, that was... Dude, if they started off with Oceanic Gift right off the bat, like, that is scary. Because you're like, well, I gotta KO this Manaphy. I gotta get it out of here because it's really digging a hole for me. Alright, so let's see. We did this with... Yeah. Knockout 2 with Electric type. Win by turn 14. Easy. We got some chance rewards along the way. And then the new battle unlocked. Okay, so this one over here, the advanced one, we still have 2 more things that we got to do. It's going to be use a deck with that rarity. I thought we did. 3 diamond. Oh, because I used Pachirisu with this. Oh, come on. Really? You're gonna penalize me for using a shiny Pachirisu because his rarity is different? Okay, fine. Great. That was kind of silly. I don't need any other Pokemon. What does Togedemaru do? Flip a coin? No way. Yeah, you know what? I didn't realize I didn't have 2 of those. Okay, so let me just adjust this deck one more time, and then we'll just run it back. What else could we use? Now that we kind of understand that team, I'm going to go Rocky Helmet. Who knows? It might help out. Yeah, this is good. I think this is fine. Let me look at these cards. Not highlighted. Let me look at all of them. The diamonds, that's 3 diamond, 3 diamond, no diamond. Okay, that's good. I hope we can get Pachirisu out. All right, here we go. Bring it out. So this is also win this battle without your opponent getting any points. I will remember that this time. Does it also count the other Pachirisu as well? I don't know. We're going to find out. Yikes, if that's the case, that'd be pretty bad. Because we don't really need Pachirisu. I mean, Electabuzz is just going to do the work. Okay, now this is scary. This is scary, man. Because Manaphy is going to be setting up. All right, I'm genuinely curious if a no rarity Pachirisu will work. We'll find out. Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet's cool. Giant Cape is cooler. I'm gonna use Charge to gain some energy. Boom. If I use Charge, let's see. Next turn I'll have 3. Yeah, if I burn one more turn as Electabuzz, I can start firing off huge damage. Okay, let's see how we deal with Oceanic Gift. Oh my gosh, Rayquaza's gonna do work. Oh goodness, let's see. I gotta get rid of this thing, so I think I'm going to do this. You're weak against Electric, yeah? I have to evolve right now, unfortunately. Normally, I would just like charge one more turn, but I can't have Manaphy giving out that energy to anyone. That's bad. Ding ding. All right, here comes Rayquaza. Ooh, what are you weak against? Weakness against Electric. There's no way you can get 4 energies unless Misty doesn't even work. No, I win. This is game, set, match. There's a Giant Cape. Cool. Here we go. This is a huge amount of damage. 120 plus the 20 is 140. Nice, easy numbers KO. Dude, Electivire dominates this deck over here. And that was an EX Pokemon. Yeah, that was really good. Really good. Let's see if it claimed that we can get that. We didn't even use Pachirisu. You are correct. You are absolutely correct. Beating it without Pachirisu in the deck, right? What the heck, man? Why is that a thing? What am I doing it for? Oh, it's just for 5 of those things. I'm not gonna waste my time with that. I'll do it later. All right, here we go. Next up, win this battle using those rarity cards. Win it by turn 12. Win this battle without your opponents getting any more points, and then win 10 or more battles. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, you are absolutely correct in that. Pachirisu is not a thing, apparently, because he's promo. So you can't use promo cards in that. So give me another singular electric type. That would be cool. Who's got no evolution? Rotom, what does he do? Assault Laser? If your opponent has a Pokemon tool attached, do 30 more damage. Pachirisu X. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna run these guys, Electabuzz and... yeah, Pincushion, I mean, that's kind of cool. But honestly, let's just do trainer cards or tools. Pokemon tools, or sorry, all. There's gotta be something else I could do. Like maybe another heal. Like I'll just throw a potion in there, man. Just keep myself a little bit more healthy. Because like right now, I don't need so many Rocky Helmets. Like I don't need the Rocky Helmet. I'm just gonna do another potion. Okay, there we go. What do you mean 21 cards? Oh, yeah, so sorry. I don't need a Rocket Helmet. We're gonna remove that. Okay, good. So we're gonna battle with our Electivire deck. Kinda cool. Kinda cool. Only kinda. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, let's see what we got here. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, Electabuzz is here. Great. Let's see. If I can get 2 charges, I can start firing off the big hits. But that really just depends. We're gonna go Giant Cape to give myself 20 extra HP. I have a Professor's Research over here. Cyrus and Potion. Doesn't matter because it's the first turn. We also have next turn where we're gonna get 1 more card and we're gonna use the Professor to get potentially 3 cards total. Which is fine. But we'll see what happens. I don't know what he's cooking over here, man. Giant Cape for this dude? Come on, man. 80 HP on that thing? And there's the Manaphy. Easy swap. Game changer for him. I gotta get this thing out of here. Scary when you're facing down a Manaphy. Especially if there's like a Palkia in the back. My gosh. Palkia or Gyarados, Magikarp in the back, very, very scary. I gotta get him out. I unfortunately have to do 1 charge because I don't have enough energy, so I'm gonna burn it. I have the Electivire almost online. Next turn it'll be online. And it should be able to KO the Manaphy, but this is kind of scary because now he's also going to go for Greninja, which is super scary. Here's Dawn. Okay, Dawn's really not doing much for us. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be an even stronger support card, so I might swap out Dawn. Yeah, because Dawn is taking an energy from your bench and giving it to your Pokemon in the active spot. So that's really not anything here. Maybe I'll swap it out for like a Sabrina or something. Holy rare candy! You just turned into Greninja with rare candy? Oh my gosh! With Water Shuriken? Ah, what are you doing? Oh my, I was not expecting that. What? Holy cow, man. Get hit. Pokemon Center lady, heal me. That was not okay. Can you not do that? Luckily for us, we got healing on board because that was scary. Using a rare candy? Never thought I'd see the day, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the case use for rare candy versus just having the card. Do you save a turn? Oh, you save a turn. Oh, yeah. You would essentially save a turn from evolving. I can see that. I can see it. All right, let's do this. I don't need Pokemon communication. We're just going to rock the potion to heal up, and then it's game, set, match. Nice try, Frogadier. Okay, so I understand the case use for rare candy now. It's you have a basic, and then next turn, you use rare candy, then evolve, thus saving yourself one turn and getting your stage 2 out there early, which is really cool. It's very powerful. All right, anyway, so you know what? That Electivire dominates this. It's like, yeah. We got a lot of these, which is so good. Okay. Win this deck. Okay, I'm actually really excited now because we're able to run this and like do the work. All right, so now that we've done everything in here, we can pretty much grind this. Let's recover energy. I'll recover the event stamina to 1. We can do this, and then now, since we've done all the battle tasks, all we have to do is just battle this 20 more times. And I'm not gonna do it like now on episodes. We're just gonna show it off, and then we're gonna open up our stuff. So let's get our stronger deck. Darkrai, Giratina. I kind of want to build a new one, man, based on some fun stuff. You know, I want to see if we can win. All right, how about this? Here we go. I'm gonna build one deck. All right, we're gonna go my decks. We're gonna go edit this one. Delete this deck. Here we go. Cool. And then we're gonna build a new one. I wanted to build something that we were talking about earlier. I wanted to see the Solgaleo deck. All right, let's see. Solgaleo was steel type, yeah? Or metal type? Metal. Right? Okay, so there's the 2 Solgaleo. I'm gonna rock a rare candy. And then I'm gonna also rock the Cosmog, Cosmoem little guys. I like that. That's fine. Yeah, so we need steel. I also love the idea of 1 Dialga. I think if you sprinkle in, or sorry, we'll do 2 Dialgas. Because I think that's just really, really fun. I got a Dialga somewhere, don't I? Yeah, there we go. I got this one, and this one, Metallic Turbo. Okay, so those are all the Pokemon that I feel we need. I don't need the rare candy, but it would be cool to use it. But other than that, we're going to rock all of the Pokemon items. With Steel, you don't really use specific ones. We're going to go Pokeball. We're going to use Potion. I'll use... wow. I'll use 1 Lily, because it seems cool. I want to also use 1 Rare Candy, just in case. I'll use a Pokemon Center Lady. I'll use another Pokemon Center Lady. Adamin, what is this one? During your turn, all your Steel Pokemon take 20 less damage. That seems interesting. We could try it. Give me 2 Giant Capes, and then give me a Pokemon Communication. What can I get rid of? Pokemon Center lady? Now looking at this, I don't really need the rare candy, but it would be cool to try. All right, so energy is going to be steel energy, and then that's it. Let's try it, just for one battle, just to see. I want to try this deck. All right, I'm ready. Let's go, one battle. And then we'll open up all of our goodies at the very end, huh? Deal? I know for a fact that we don't have the advantage during this, but I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. Solgaleo, man. Let's see it. All right. I would love to try the Turtonator deck, but that's fire against a water type deck, and I'd be at a huge disadvantage. So I'm going to start off with a beautiful pull right off the bat. Dialga right off the bat is amazing. Love that. And we have a rare candy in hand. So that also means that if we pull Solgaleo, we could do it. I should have had 2 Pokemon communicators, man. That's rough. I mean, I can do 2 Pokeballs over here. One's going to be Dialga, one's going to be a Cosmog. And then this is where Pokemon Communicator is way better. Can't really do much with these guys. I don't really want to put them on the bench. I could put Dialga on the bench, but Metallic Turbo is what I want. Oh, we also needed Leaf too. I forgot about Leaf, because if Dialga's up there, we're going to need Leaf to actually come back and retreat Dialga for Solgaleo. No good. Yeah, we're going to go Metallic Turbo. So this one's great because you do 30 damage and you generate 2 energies. Just like that. Boom! Really good for energy generation. I don't think... yeah, here's the Leaf Retreat. Okay, that's fine. Cyrus would have been cool. I just whipped this thing up really quick. Yeah, this is interesting. Here's Cosmoem. That's kind of fun. Let's evolve. I guess I could throw another Dialga on board. I'm gonna hold on. I guess, you know, I don't really need the rare candy or the other thing. So let's just do this. I have to remember how many energy the Solgaleo uses. I don't think it needs 4 energy. Like, at all. So we'll see. We'll see if we even get to use it. Because this is just straight up Dialga, so anyway. Pokemon Center later. Hey, thanks. Alright, we're going to use Potion just to heal up. Never know what they can bust out. Yeah, another... Oh, sorry. Let's use our energy. And just get another Metallic Turbo. I'll throw it on Cosmoem. Why not? Solgaleo will have 4 energy coming in. Once we pull it, like, give me... Man. Pokemon Communicator. That little computer thing is just too good. Alright, we're gonna win either way. I'm not doubting it. Giant Cape will help survive a move, but I have 4 energy on this Dialga right now. So yeah, if you guys don't have Dialga, it's definitely worth doing. Still no. Oh wow, that's sad. I don't really know where to put this energy. I guess we're gonna go Heavy Impact. Cool. And then it doesn't have any other Pokemon. We didn't even get to see Solgaleo. Whatever, man. All right, so revisions on the deck. I would add in a Leaf so that I can retreat Dialga for free. I would also add in another Pokemon Communicator. That's pretty much it. Maybe throw in another rare candy if I ever get one, so you don't have to cumbersome do Cosmoem. It's kind of pointless. But anyway, super cool. You guys have been waiting to the very end, so now let's go open up our promo packs like we usually do. So let's take a look. Okay, solo battle reward. We got a lot. Ooh, look at all those. Holy moly, dude. You think we're gonna get anything good? What do we get? What do we get? Promo pack A? Okay. Execute. Cool. I honestly don't know what's in these, so this is all a surprise for me. If you look at the announcements in the game, you can see the different cards that you get for these promos. But yeah. And unfortunately, promo cards are not tradable. There were a couple promos that I just didn't do when they were out. Like, it was a week long and I was just playing other games at that time. So that's unfortunate. So I'm locked out. I'm permanently locked out of like 2 promo sets. Sad day, man. I'll never have the full set. All right, let's do this. We're just gonna open up all of these. Oh, there's the Froakie that they were kind of using. I thought that was new artwork. I didn't really recognize it all. Okay, here we go. Burn them all. I remember there was a time where I just did nothing but open up these promo packs. Execute, come on, man. At this point, give us the option to open up every single one of them. Like, I don't need this, like, in between stuff. Open, open, open. Dude! Execute! Come on, man, you're haunting me! I did buy a couple dozen eggs today at the grocery store. Hey, Farfetch, cool, Leak Slap 40. He was a strong Pokemon at the very beginning, Genetic Apex. Really, really strong. Yo, 40 damage right out the gate? Tremendous. But Farfetch doesn't evolve, man. Okay, so we got 3 of the maybe 5 promo cards. We only have 4 left. Will we get it? No. Hurry up. Open them. Come on, man. And this is all random, friends. There's nothing you can do other than keep on playing. But if you do the expert mode one, you could just grind it out. You just grind it out, set it on auto, you know, while you're doing the dishes, cleaning up your room, taking a shower, and it'll just automatically play if you have a really good deck that is like electric type. Just run the Pikachu deck, man. You're set. Just give me the Rayquaza, please. What's the deal? Why? All right, last one. That's it. If we don't get it, we don't get it. That's fine. Thank you. There it is. All right, it's a regular old Rayquaza, Spiral Rush. It's colorless. Flip a coin until you get tails. It does 70 base, and then goes from there. So you pair that up with Dialga. After 2 of those metallic turbos, you're already ready to go. And then you could start do. Oh, that's so good. Any Pokemon that has 4 energy cost, pair it up with Dialga, and as long as it's colorless, it'll be amazing. So that's a really good deck idea. Dialga, Rayquaza. Anyway, we got the card. I think we're missing 1. Maybe. Were there 4 promo cards? I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, that was it. We got pretty lucky on that Rayquaza promo event. Let me look it up. Rayquaza drop. Does it show? Yeah. No, yeah, it's just the 4 cards. Yeah. These are the 4 cards right over here. Just all 4 of them, and the Rayquaza X with the Draco Meteor. Looks so cool. All right, friends. Well, that's going to be it for our episode. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck on all your pulls, and be sure to grind out the rest of those things. Maybe you can get something really awesome. Good luck, and we'll catch you next time. Whew. Oh, man, my phone's about to die, friends. As much as I would love to just grind out, maybe we'll do something another time. I gotta keep on pulling, dude. I gotta keep on pulling. Because I feel I don't understand the grasp of Celestial Guardians based off of what I pulled. I would have to take a look at the entire card list to see if it's anything good. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed Pokemon Trading Card Game. Remember, I still have a lot of content to record and go through. Like, literally all of the solo missions are over here. I have a lot of the step-up battles, a lot of the intermediates, the advanced, the experts. I've got a lot of those to potentially go through, so that's a ton of content. So let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see me try out all sorts of new different decks. Maybe we choose a Pokemon and just make a deck around it, just to see what we can do in order to potentially beat the computers, right? Would that be fun? Let me know. All right, guys, but that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Actually, let me open up all these missions. Let's see if we get anything, right? Wonder Pick. Dude, look at this. Yes. Give me all that stuff. All these missions. Participate in 2 battles. Yes. Rewards. just claim it all, man. All right. Well, next time I do boot this up, I'll save my Hourglasses, and then we'll pull some more. But I'm totally down to like stream some more of this, and we can stream the battles and like make episodes, get them done. It's gonna be a really fun time. Maybe I'll do it earlier than like 10 p.m., right? Anything else? Mass Outbreak, Wonder Pick 5 times. Give me it all. Collect one Lucario X card. Man, I ain't doing that. I'm paying for that. Give me Wonder Pick. As a bonus one, it's for free. All right, I'll do it. Fine. Dude, Wonder Pick, Flamingo? What the heck? Don't need it. All right, I'm gonna see if there's anything else in Wonder Pick for us before leaving you guys. What the heck is a Poison Barb? What is that? I don't even know what that item is. Porygon Z. Who's pulling on the old stuff? That's a cool Turtonator. That's a cool Pom-Pom. Man, I don't even know what I need. I'm just looking at the cost of 3 over here. Expired. I can get another Lunala, man. That's gonna be pretty cool. All right, I'll do it. Here we go. How much is it gonna cost? 36? All right, I need your help. The final pull for the episode right over here. The final pull for all of you guys. Give me number 1 through 5. Those of you guys that are watching at home. I think it was 3. I usually like to choose the same one where it lands from where it was at before, but like, let me know now. Those of you guys that stuck around, get a little something extra. 3? Everyone says 3 at the beginning. Let's go 3. Oh, 5 would have been it. Boo. It's fine. I never get anything good. Never get anything good. All right, guys, that's it. Have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you guys on the next exciting episode of Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. We'll see you then. Take care.